All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all honor and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakha HaKorash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, whom I learned this truth from. Shalom, tell you sincere Akim, pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. May peace and blessings be upon your households, especially in these last days. And Shalom to you Akwaf, who listen and tune in as well. And Shalom to you Israelite foreigners. And in this lesson, I just want to go into, the news and the economy. And this video was put up by Redacted, which is a media, kind of like an underground media platform. And they bring out pretty good information in this clip. They're going into the economy and how something big is getting ready to happen, okay? And that is the truth, because these elites are transitioning this current system into a digital system. And this is what, the warning, to Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which is Ezekiel 3:17, is, going into, warning you Israelites that the economy is getting ready to fail, okay, and all hell's getting ready to break loose. Things are getting ready to take a turn for the worse. We're not in the time for nothing else, man, other than repenting, turning back into the Heavenly Father, and preparing, spiritually for the times to come, because something big is definitely getting ready to happen, and that is going to be the ushering in of the MOT to the B, which is the CHIP. Ushering in this a new way of paying, for things, which is going to be, via the chip. The crashing of the economy, Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose. That's, big things are getting ready to go down on this earth, okay? So the title reads, something big is happening in the economy, and they are getting scared, okay? And who's the they? The keepers of the house. These major corporations, all right? Your trading stocks. All these things are, funded by, the Federal Reserve note, okay, the dollar. This is how these corporations make big money, okay, millions, billions, millions of dollars. So now, that these things are getting ready to fail, okay, the dollar is collapsing, they see it, and they're afraid. This is why you have top CEOs, all right, jumping off of buildings, okay? I think you got the CEO of Bed Bath & Beyond. He jumped to his death, okay, I want to say maybe two months ago. And there was another CEO of another major company. I forgot the company's name, but he was somehow mysteriously got deleted. Okay, so you got to ask yourself, why are these men, okay, who are CEOs of these top companies, all right, they're millionaires. Okay, these people have money. Why are they offing themselves, man? Because they received that news, all right, and they're not able to take it, to receive it. All right, let's go ahead and grab this video, rambling too much, and then we'll get some precepts, and Lord willing, this be edifying.
Signs in the economy. We have four big troubling signs that we are heading for an economic disaster, problem, however you want to slice it. We're going to get to all of them in a moment. But first, we've been watching these major indicators over the past couple of months for an incoming recession. We've been covering it here on the show. At the end of the summer, we started to sound the alarm here on Redacted about the concerns over massive layoffs that could be coming after the Christmas holiday. We were warning about this because obviously you get all the Christmas hiring, But even that hiring during the Christmas season was much, much lower than it was before. And then, of course, you have Amazon with tens of thousands of layoffs, and banks with thousands of layoffs, and Silicon Valley with tens of thousands of layoffs. Like, what's going on here? So it turns out we were right. We weren't happy that we were right, but we were. Companies all across many, many sectors have started laying off a lot of people. And people are losing their jobs in droves, more layoffs today. In fact, new data out today from the Challenger Jobs Report shows something very disturbing. So take a look at
All right, let's go ahead and pause that video and let's grab a scripture. This is going to be the book of Ecclesiastes 12:3. And it reads, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble." All right. These economic investors, all right, things of that nature, they are trembling. They are in fear. Okay, because they can, they have a first hand at seeing America go down. Okay, because they're able to run the numbers. My brother, okay, my earthly brother, he's in, he went to school, all right, for accounting. He works for the city, okay, and he runs numbers. So someone like that, they're able to see the money coming in and going out. All right, and these investors, they see, the money failing. They can see the numbers. All right, so they are afraid. Okay, and this is according to prophecy, man. We're reading it. "And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few." All right, they're going into how these mass layoffs are being done. Okay, Amazon is a $1 billion company. Okay, if not trillion. All right, and they're laying off tens of thousands of people. All right, you gotta ask yourself, what's going on. All right, something big is getting ready to go down. Okay, you got Trump talk about that calm before the storm. All right, and we're getting ready to enter into that storm, man. "And those that look out of the windows be darkened." Okay, meaning what? People are starting to see the curtains close on America. Okay, people are starting to see that there is no future here. This is why you have, I just seen an article, okay, I want to say a week ago, and it was going into how millionaires are fleeing the country, fleeing the U.S., going to different parts of the world because they already see the writing on the wall, man. It's just you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites, who still can't see what's going on. All right. Ultimately, it's because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has put those blinders on you. All right. These people, these heathens, all right, these Edomites, even some Jakes, okay, with a little bit of money, okay, and have a little bit of, foresight, can see that America is on its last leg, and they're hauling ass out of here, man. All right, they're hauling ass out of here, man. Ecclesiastes 12:4, and it reads, "And the doors shall be shut in the streets." Okay, your businesses. Okay, these Walmart is shutting down tens of thousands of stores. Okay, Target. Hey, the scriptures is lining up beautifully, man. When the sound of the grinding is low, okay, your jobs. Okay, you got a job. Okay, you better hold on for dear life to that job, man. All right, show up. Just speaking as a man from experience. Hey, do your job. When I go to the plantation, I do what I'm supposed to do. Okay? Use wisdom, man. All right? I can't stand my boss, but when I get there, okay, I use wisdom. All right, amongst the people that I work with, to keep things afloat until all hell break loose. Okay, we still gotta be in this captivity. I'll just leave it at that. Up, Salakia. When the sound of the grounding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. All right, music is trash, man. Okay, you can only kick the can down the road for so long, man. America's been kicking the can for a very long time. Okay.
Screen here. And for those of you that are driving, we know we have a lot of lorry drivers and cab drivers and Uber drivers and truck drivers who listen to our show. So what I'll describe for you here as you're driving, please don't get in an accident. On the left side of your screen in the Challenger Jobs Report is 2008. Okay. Now that left arrow there shows the acceleration of jobs that were suddenly being lost prior to the Lehman Brothers collapse and the subprime mortgage meltdown. So this was prior. They knew something was coming, and the layoffs started before the crash. Now on the right side of your screen, the acceleration is now moving at a faster pace than we were seeing before the Lehman Brothers collapse. Swallow.
Okay, so what is he saying? That this economic downturn is worse. Okay, way worse than what was going on back in 2008. Now, if you know anything about, back in 2008, man, that was a pretty rough time. Okay, it was a lot of people committed suicide, a lot of people deleting themselves. So you can only imagine in these times when he's going into how the numbers are a lot worse than that, that meltdown, that collapse. All right, so things are about to get really hot and heavy out here, man. All right, really hot and heavy. You better get your mind right with the How About Shemal Shai, because it's about to go down.
That, if
I don't
you will.
want to.
So again, the right side of your screen, more quickly, the speed with which jobs were being lost more quickly and happening faster than they were before the Lehman Brothers collapse. Something is going on here. Even despite that Christmas boost, Challenger reports that layoffs were up 172% in the fourth quarter of 2022. 172%. That's amazing. And these jobs losses are not just occurring in the United States. They are occurring all around the world. We looked into data today from a whole lot of international companies to see what this layoff picture looked like, laying off thousands of people. Here's just a few examples to highlight here from multiple sectors I wanted to pull. This is BASF, cutting 2,600 jobs after a year of high energy costs, reports the Wall Street Journal. They are a chemical production company. You know it's bad when chemical production companies are laying people off in Germany. Thousands of people because of high energy costs. Whose fault is that? Maybe BASF could send a note to the Biden administration about that Nord Stream pipeline that they blew up. Now that we're having to lay off 2,600 people.
Might not have had to do that if we had some affordable energy.
British Steel also in the same boat. Take a look. British Steel announcing hundreds of jobs lost. As a result, they're laying people off of, again, high energy prices and to produce that steel.
Okay, so you see the trend, all right? You see the trend, man. There isn't going to be any work like that anymore, man. In America, okay, underneath Esau Edom is trillions of dollars in debt, man. You can pull up the debt clock and look for yourself. Okay, this is Habakkuk 2:5, and it reads, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. Okay, Esau Edom and his philosophies, his science, all these things that he holds, high and mighty. These are things that he transgresses by. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death. Okay? So Esau, Edom, underneath his rulership, everything is dead, man. Okay? Everything's dead, man. Okay, the trees are dead, the animals are dying. You know? This man doesn't know how to run a society. All right? The people are the walking dead underneath him and cannot be satisfied because Salakia. But gather unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. All right? We weren't never meant as people to come together. All right? The Lord never intended all people to be together, man. This is why you see the issues and the problems that you got in this country. You know? It's because all the nations weren't meant to be mingled amongst each other, man. The Lord gave lots and lands, okay, and set up his people to be, at the top. Habakkuk 2:6, and it reads, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. All right, so Esau, Edom got this country by bloodshed, rape, murder, robbery. Okay, woe means destruction. So America was only going to last for so long. Okay, Esau, Edom, he got it. He got this country, unjust, wrongfully. All right, that's what you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans got to understand. Okay, this place was established on blood. Okay, on Israelite blood at that. Okay, the tribe, of Gad, which are so-called North American Indians. Okay, Issachar, Northern Kingdom that was over here, and also on the Southern Kingdom, who served here. How long unto him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Okay, and when you go into that word thick clay, I believe it's Ibatya. Okay, heavy debt, man. This place is drowning in debt. All right, you can't keep a kingdom going off of debt. Okay, you go to different countries, they don't run like a debt based society. Okay, if you go to different countries, they don't even have credit like that. If you can't pay for it outright, then you can't get it. Okay, but that keeps that country, kind of moving smoothly, because the country isn't drowning in debt, man. All right, and people aren't debt slaves. So let's go ahead and grab. Let's see, I want to grab next. Yeah, we'll grab this, Jeremiah 5:51-7, and it reads, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, the Lord Yahweh, a hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. All right, and all the nations, they're in bed with the whore. They drunk the wine of wine with the whore, man. Okay, meaning what the ways and the customs and the philosophies of this place. And this is why you see a lot of countries going under, because they put their trust in this whore. They got in bed with the whore. They made deals with the whore. They took on the money, the money system of the whore. So now their countries are failing. Okay, but it's all it's all by design. It's all the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay. Jeremiah 51:8, and it reads, Babylon, which is America, okay, is suddenly fallen and destroyed. This place is gonna fall suddenly. A lot of people don't, they're not paying attention, especially Jake. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you're gonna be caught off guard. It's gonna be a shock to a lot of you Israelites, all right, and even those who call themselves Israelites, you know, that believe in this truth, they're still not paying attention. You know, it's gonna be a sudden, you know, fall to a lot of Israelites, man. How for her take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. Jeremiah 51:9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Okay, key word, not. All right, this place is not going to bounce back some sort of way. You know, there's going to be some miracle comeback for Esau, Edom. All right, it's not going to happen. This is his last hurrah. Forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. All right, so you know this place is slated for judgment, man. All right, and you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans who you know continue to put your trust in this place, you're gonna be destroyed right along with it. Okay, unless you return to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. Let's grab this. This is Isaiah 19:15, and it reads, "Neither shall there be any work for Egypt." Okay, this is the modern day Egypt. There isn't going to be any work for this place. So how are you going to function in this place? You're gonna have to bow down to the new system and take that sea hit. All right, but that's only going to be a temporary solution, man. Because eventually those missiles are going to come and you're going to be destroyed. You know, this is why it's very important to put, you know, your trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, in the Lord. Okay, because the Lord is going to feed and take care of his servants, which the head or tail or branch or rush may do. All right, so no one's gonna be working very soon. You know, everybody's gonna be on an even playing field, man. All right, the Lord is getting ready to strip the pride from you Americans. You know, the pride from you Israelites, man, because it's a lot of you Israelites, you still prideful, man. All right, but the Lord, you know, the Lord's getting ready to fix that. Okay. So with that, you know, we'll go ahead and close this lesson on out. Lord willing, it was edifying. Till next time, Shalom.